Here we go. Welcome to Disco Elysium Let's Play episode 17. I think we're in for a very good episode today. We're are about to go into the building where pretty sure we're gonna find Ruby. So some answers will definitely, or some questions will definitely be answered today. Let's jump into this. Got a gorgeous sunset happening right now outside my living room window. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Here we go. And Kim is going to be staying behind because, well, he's a bit of a baby.
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Oh, are we going to have a difficult time getting up there?
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Let's assess the situation.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp.
Well, we're pretty tough, man. Built up our physical prowess.
In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground, and you're 180?
Doesn't look like it's 3 meters. Looks like it's just barely over my head height. That looks more like it's 2 meters. Hello, Dylan. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. Nah, I'm 180. 180 seems about right. It's actually my actual height in real life, so.
Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead... What if you were to do something more subtle?
Subtle, you say?
What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder?
Huh. What if I don't climb? What if I just teleport? You know what? There's no such thing as stupid questions. Only stupid people. So let's ask the question.
Teleportation is not a thing.
It won't hurt to try.
Oh yes, it could hurt a lot.
What? Shut the hell up. I have a 92% chance of teleporting to the roof? All right, let's teleport. Me? Nah. Kim's staying on the ground. He's gonna stay behind. He's a big ol' wuss.
All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is...
Let's just do it. Just do it, damn it.
Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear, your atoms fading out of existence.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bang! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
That was highly unexpected. I'm gonna gloat. Hell yeah. I did it, Kim. I teleported. Take that.
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
No, I didn't. I teleported, yo.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring without backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
It is absolutely an amazing game, Dylan. 100%. The central support beam has been destroyed by artillery fire. I love carrying around my giant thing. Hey Merritt, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. It's okay, Merritt. One day you'll stop being a boy and you'll also be a man. Oh, we let him in already. I was hoping we could explore on our own. The glass is covered with grime and dust. You can barely see out. So you know what we're gonna do? We don't really need money, but we've got this. Where's our bag? Where the hell did our bag go? Do we no longer have our bag? Oh, I forgot we got the grouse. The ruffed grouse taxidermy. We had a bag that we could collect bottles in. My bag of bottles is missing. My bottle bag is missing. I'm kind of sad. Can you guys still hear me okay? Katya just laid on me and I don't know if she's covering up the microphone. Alright. Got another postcard. Kind of littered all about. You hear me well? Thank you very much, Dylan. This collapse nearly sealed the basement. One can barely squeeze by. But can we squeeze by? Or is that where we came from and now we can't get back out? Antiquated office furniture. Last century, maybe? Oh no, we can go out. Okay. That was weird. At least the loading time is fast. This overturned table is covered in orange mildew, crawling with something.
Two rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the boardwalk for a while.
Well, apparently Kim's already made it through. Guess not every game can be perfect, right? You know what, let's ignore the door for now.
Are you okay in there?
Oh no, he went through. Oh no, now he's back out. I don't know if that was a glitch or what. Old file folders in the cart. Documents silvery with mold. Very nice. A series of thick, dusty panes of glass. Got a new jacket. An ooh. Cool. In the beam of the flashlight, a crevice in the wall. You can hear my sweet kitty. That's awesome. Too bad Frank's not here. He loves the Katya purring ASMR. What do we have here? Revolutionary hat. Nice. Stale fabric smell and dust. No one slept here in months, maybe years. Revolutionary propaganda on the bunk bed. Ancient flyers and brochures. Let's have a look at the window. The same slit window you saw from the outside.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point of origin of the shot that killed the mercenary?
I don't think so. Let's peek out.
Outside the window, another day. The beach sand soaks up the drizzling rain, growing darker and darker.
Could the killer have used this as a hideout?
It's a great place to hide, certainly. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages.
Kim, I can't see the whirling in rags. The shot didn't come from here.
Indeed. No one could get a clear view.
Yeah.
Well, at least we've been thorough. I like thorough.
You would need to be at a higher vantage point to get that shot off.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. A plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spiderweb in the lower left corner of the portrait.
Interesting. Let's brush the dust off the portrait.
Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly.
I don't know. I think that beard looks flippin' awesome, man.
Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand, grains sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his against the glass of a scope. You shudder.
Huh? So we just got like an intuitional feeling of the shooter, the killer. That is a quality beard. It's a very quality beard. I had a pretty damn awesome beard, but I don't think it was nearly as thick and luscious as that one looks. But then again, that's also just a painting or a drawing. It's Krasmazov, the idol of murdering traitors.
Some radical or radicals were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
A long time ago? How long?
Half a century. This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing. I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
Yeah, you know what does look cozy? Maybe I should move in here. Seems cozy.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
Aww. Could it be connected to the Mazov bust we found in the students' room?
Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. The youths always go for this kind of stuff.
What's with all these secret weapon caches and secret bunkers?
We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers.
Good hiding place for someone who's up to no good.
Yeah, to me this is better than the hotel And also better than that shack that I was staying in that lady was letting me sleep in for free. Could someone have stopped through here recently?
You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
He looks at the dust. All right, let's go. What do we
A
have here?
mustachioed and
No,
mutton
that's
chopped man.
highlighting the wrong thing. These pots and plates are full of dust and spider webs. But what if they just like eating dust and spider webs? Well, how did we get in here? How did we get out? Oh, there we go. Boot prints in the sand. One of the soles appears more worn than the other. That's the kid. That's yeah, that's gonna be Ruby because yeah, we saw the same prints by the corpse that was hanging from the tree. Oh no, come on. There's something in the air, an unnatural buzzing. The tunnel collapsed. You'll have to find another way around. Okay. Let's check this door, because I think going north is where we want to go. So let's...
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components.
Let's get rid of, or like, check off the things that we can do closer in this way, because I think we're progressing in the correct direction. Going north. These are computer components.
Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nervous system.
How'd they do that, and why?
The how was a closely guarded secret. Something that was locked in safes in human heads across the river where they were manufactured. As to why, your fingers don't know.
Is it like fiber optics? Is that kind of what they're talking about? Hey, Kim, look. Old cybernetics.
So it is. I think it is used to form a single system, slotted in the wall.
Could this be part of the Feld playback experiment?
These? No. These are old filament memories. I hope you're not expecting to find that device here. You will be disappointed.
Well. I don't know. I think we might find the device. So this is all that remains of Feld research and development?
The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean.
Alright. Little empty room. Check out this door.
Two rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude
Push them
door.
open.
The
Kim.
doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side and put some strength into prying it open. With the help of your partner, the two metal panels slide open with a creak.
Kim didn't believe in teleportation yet. Here he was teleporting through that door.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
How did you even get there? See, that's what I said.
After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe, possibly a storm drain. It was easy to miss before.
Okay, so I think the game screwed up. I don't think he was supposed to join me when I went through the roof. Like, as soon as I appeared in the building, he was there. He shouldn't have been there. We should have met here. Okay, so that was an error in the game. Kim should not have been with me. That's what I'm gathering from this. Anyway. Not very important. Yeah. Maintenance entrance? So pedestrian.
Yes, yes. It's cool to risk your life climbing rickety ladders. Anyway, let's investigate these passages.
Okay, so that's if we want to exit. I will be playing The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus tomorrow in the afternoon. So to give you an idea, probably in about 19 hours from now. Hopefully that helps. Thank you for asking. Thank you for the interest, Skulltown Road, and welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. It's getting louder, the buzzing sound.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell.
Lieutenant, do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
A pain, a strange tingling.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
They definitely did look fresh. I saw them too. Footprints with the right sole worn smooth.
Looks like our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully.
What do you mean?
Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
I don't know if you saw Skulltown Road. I streamed The Binding of Isaac Repentance last night and had some pretty good runs. It's actually a very long video, over 4 hours long, but yeah, it was pretty good. Especially I did 3 runs. The second and third runs were phenomenal. The first one was okay, but the second and third were just like awesome. All right.
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez. The deadlock between the company and the Union will destabilize.
I don't want to work for Everett. What exactly did he say again? Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over. How bad do you think things could get?
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
He smiles in the dark.
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
We know what Joyce knows about the murder, but I may have other things to discuss with her.
Yes. There won't be time for that once things go down. Matter of fact, I don't think there's time for it now, but...
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you're very welcome, Dylan. No worries. I thought it was kind of interesting. I didn't know about it, and then I searched it, and I thought it was very interesting, so I wanted to share it with you. I don't want to continue working for him. Let's just say this. It's kind of dumb, but do you think whatever happens will affect our cryptozoologists?
You mean Morel? I don't see how cryptozoology and the murder investigation are connected. But the situation in the city will get tense for everyone.
If it gets that tense, the amateur zoologists might not be able to do their job.
Yeah, I'm not even going to mention Everett. Everett can go pound sand. What do you think is waiting for us there?
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise.
I wonder... So there's like... It almost looks like an island with jagged rocks out in the body of water. I wonder if these tunnels lead there. Or this might lead to the bunker that we saw the entrance to that was like, impossible to get into. That could be as well. Sorry, I'm just coming up with possibilities of what we might be
I
experiencing.
wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
No, we have not.
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
Okay. So is this telling me that I shouldn't be doing this if I want to get other things done? A concrete pipe buried in the sand, and dust. What's that? Oh, got some change. Oh. Anything good? More money? That's 60 bones. It's not bad. Nice. A polar anorak? Is that what it
Suddenly,
said?
your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice.
Crazy.
It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse.
Says the shadowy figure by the machine. So, wow, she's got like some crazy ass technologies.
Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire radio frequency range is screaming directly into your neural pathways.
Well, let's cover our ears, man.
No, buddy, that's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones.
Well, Kim's also experiencing it, so Kim can't help me. Who cares what's happening to me? I'm gonna say, are you gonna kill me too? Because if she didn't kill him, then she'll come straight out and say, dude, I didn't kill him. I think this is the best thing. Are you gonna kill me too?
No, I'm not going to fucking kill you. If that had been my plan, you'd be dead already. All things considered, I'm being pretty reasonable here.
I disagree.
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field. A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it.
I don't know what the pale is.
Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
He gestures toward something with great effort.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world.
Yeah, looks like it, man.
At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She likes telling you about the machine. Keep her talking. Look for an opportunity to break loose.
Yeah, what's this goddamn pale anyway?
The pale? It's the end of the world.
Have you experienced the compressor yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
This is all great, but let's talk about the man who was killed.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not the cops, and of herself merely as prey.
Does she maybe think that... No, she knows we're... No, maybe she doesn't know. Does she know that we're cops? Does she refer to us as police? Because she might think that we're the bounty hunters. So I'm just trying to scan through to see if she referred to us as police. Yeah, you know, I don't think she did. I don't think she knows that we're cops. How did you get your hands on this thing?
I built it myself.
She nods toward her torture device.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Way beyond.
Will I stay like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
Please, could you turn it down so I can ask you something?
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
Turn this.
The lieutenant clutches his head, grimacing.
God damn it.
She regards you and Kim with sudden sympathy.
Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
She steps reluctantly out of the shadows. the pain lessens.
She's carrying a 2-barreled front loader. Remain careful. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much.
Okay.
There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time. Okay, so let's ask more questions. Did you shoot Laylee?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you.
No, it does. It does.
Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
You're right. Class C was the first to share her suspicions.
Oh, I knew the kitten had claws, but not like this. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Your own boys told us you were on the coast.
My boys?
Okay, call them the Hardy Boys then.
Well, fuck. Those guys liked me, I know it. If this is what happens to people whom people like,
Well,
how the fuck do the rest of you get by?
wait, wasn't it you who called me the human can opener? It's not personal. I opened them up.
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same.
This lady's got a trucker mouth on her. Honestly, I don't know how I do it. I just stumbled in here. Can you please explain this crap to me?
What shit? I told you I didn't do it. Sounds pretty simple to me.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Well, you can't really blame her. Give her both barrels? I don't have a gun, man. I haven't found my gun yet. Kim has his gun, but I don't have a gun. I'm not, got no protection. It's like I'm a true Canadian. Do you have an alibi for when Laylee was shot?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon you.
They did say you left to take a really long leak, 15 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm sure they also made some funny remarks about it. They always do. I've driven a lot of long haul and chugged a lot of beer, man.
Yeah, I can tell you've chugged a lot of beer. You look pretty rough there, Ruby.
Can't do either without some power of mind over bladder. And anyway, that wouldn't have been enough time.
No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't take that long to kill somebody.
No one takes a 15-minute leak.
You tell her, Kim.
Look, fuck you, man. I might also have stopped by the bar.
Yeah, so let's say 5 minutes to take a leak, 5 minutes to go to the bar, and you still got 5 minutes left to go upstairs and shoot a guy in the head.
She speaketh truth.
You have a gun.
And?
I can't quite tell. What kind of gun is it?
A Nachtway 80 front loader. 2-barreled. Not really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
That merc was probably shot from a distance with a military-grade rifle. Otherwise, everyone at the whirling would have heard the shot downstairs.
Ooh, that's a very good point. I never thought of that. But if they were loud music, doing karaoke? Nah. Well, it depends on how loud it is. Really depends on how loud it is. 2 barrels, yep. Where did you get it?
The gun store.
What gun store?
Trigger Happy Jacks.
Really? Trigger?
What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal.
I see it's a front loader. Do you have another gun somewhere?
Sure don't.
The breech loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
Alright. There's other evidence I want to ask you about.
Yeah, evidence.
Would you say that Laley was a likable person?
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
Did you feel protective of the Union?
Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
You don't feel sympathy for mercs? It's hard work.
Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, they're paid well for what they do.
I have other questions.
I'm listening.
Let's take a step back.
Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
How far up are we? Haven't even increased it at all yet. Who killed the merc if it wasn't you?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
If you didn't kill him, why hide?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
Really?
That strange, distant fear is getting close now. It's a fear of yourself.
What do you mean, La Puta Madre agent?
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Who?
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something to himself. Fucking hell. And why me? You hear through the white noise. It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
What did she say again? Yes, everyone says you're his peon. No, I'm gonna say BS. You're trying to throw me off. No one says that.
Oh yes, they do. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Tell me, what's my name? If you know that about me, you must know my name.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to la puta madre.
All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you and are scared of you.
That's not a bad thing.
I don't know. Sounds pretty convincing to me.
I'm no one's agent. I don't even know who La Puta Madre is.
Right. Sure. You don't know.
I'm sure I'm supposed to know, but I lost my memory recently.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, she didn't believe that.
She doesn't believe you.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough.
What did you do to this Madre anyway?
You know what I did. I fucked him over. And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She might know something.
When I came into town, was there anyone with me?
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway?
Who was in the squad?
Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had two guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. Lady wasn't bad either.
So was I with the mercenaries? I'm confused. What else can you tell me?
One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in uniform. All were carrying. That sound about right?
I don't know.
No idea who these people are, literally.
No, that doesn't ring any bells.
Well, this has been a great talk, really. But I think I'm going to hit the road now.
Damn. I'm torn. Like, can I keep her talking? Or should I just try to go for it? I think if we die, we might have to redo all that stuff over, which kind of sucks. I don't want to make a mistake here. You know what? Let's try it. Let's destroy the machine. We did it.
You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but...
You okay, Kim?
All good, officer. Be careful.
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it.
She puts the barrel of the gun in her mouth. Oh, I thought she was aiming it at us. She wants to kill herself. What are you doing?
Problem solving.
Ma'am, put the gun down. That's not the solution to your problems. You are...
Oh, yes it is.
All right. Let's convince her to put the gun down.
She's truly desperate. She thinks she has no other options. You need to give her options.
Man, we're getting all these green checks. This is really lucky with these 58%ers. What options?
You know.
Maybe I can still talk her out of it.
This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives.
Do we let her walk away? Or do we say that we have to arrest her? In all honesty, I kind of believe her. At first I was skeptical, but now I believe her. You know what? Please, just walk away.
She stares at you, frozen, the gun still in her mouth, eyes filled with dark intensity. Then something shifts in her.
You don't have to do this. You're not cornered. I'm letting you go.
Day of miracles. I'll take it.
She says, pulling the gun out of her mouth, eyes still fixed on me. Then she turns her gaze to the tunnel behind me.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
I feel like I should have arrested her. I think I did the wrong thing.
Good call.
Okay. Well, you know what? Thank you, Kim. Because I was feeling bad about that. The lieutenant is still unsteady on his feet. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I would have done the same had I not been incapacitated.
What if we just let the murderer go?
I have a feeling we didn't. Her tent. We should check it out.
Alright, sounds good. Let me get an autosave. Thank you. Whew. Man, that could have gone badly if I had to redo all that stuff. Dark water trails into the distance. There is no way out. What do we have here? Dramamine. Oh, nice. Got quite a few. Cooking utensils. She has prepared herself porridge with bananas. That doesn't sound very tasty.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. It was pitched by practiced hands. She's used to camping out.
Let's look inside.
The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, a rolled-up sleeping bag, cooking utensils, some books, and a kerosene lamp. It reeks of cigarettes.
Let's shine our flashlight on the books.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
Let's sift through the magazines.
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine, it's a leather notebook.
Let's take this notebook.
You pocket the worn brown leather journal.
We should read this immediately, like right now.
Okay. You say so, Kim. Let's read it. That looks kind of cool.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket.
Let's examine the cover.
It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller.
Let's unwind the strap.
The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
Study the handwriting.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently.
Let's flip through the pages.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
What are the diagrams of?
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
What did she write the day Laylee died?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though. Well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. She is referring to betraying her previous employer. Does this suggest she did it in self-defense?
I don't think so. Cool. Thanks, Dylan. Yeah, that was well, we lucked out with both destroying the machine and then also getting her to not blow her own brains out. Although I kind of curious to see what would happen. Like, would she actually kill herself if we failed that? How far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
Anything about La Puta Madre?
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M though. La Puta Madre. M is mentioned on March 9th and March 15th.
Let's read the entry from March 9th first.
Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call?
I wonder what this call is. Read the entry from March 9th.
Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me.
Trust no one.
Did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly.
Anything personal?
Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them.
What kind of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Sounds good, Kim. Hello, Esau. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. We are making some pretty massive progress in the main story here. It's kind of cool. What's the most recent entry? Conclude with the journal.
The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
Winning what?
I just don't think she killed the mercenary. It's mostly a gut feeling, though, since we let her walk out without hearing her side of the story.
Damn, yeah, maybe I should have asked her. But it just sounded like she was ready to shoot us. I didn't want to take that risk. That's what I really love about this game is you really feel the weight of your choices. Like I've seen that, like, doing the wrong thing can really impact what happens. So I felt like asking her that when when she had already seemed to have enough. I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. It happened and it's done. Kim, am I really a La Puta Madre agent?
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
Who is La Puta Madre?
The head of a major Jamrock gang, specializing in drug production and trafficking.
Oh.
A very bad person.
Wow, okay.
He's not 100% sure you're not indebted to this very, very bad person.
If she didn't do it, then maybe it's good that we didn't catch her?
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her.
Damn, I should have arrested her instead of letting her go. It's like I'm happy that we hit those two skill checks, but I'm also kind of disappointed that I let her go. Is it really that underrated? I feel like it got a lot of praise, universal praise. I just don't think... I think there's a lot of people that aren't aware of it because it's not, you know, a first-person shooter or some big adventure game. It's not made by the big companies, but I think it's got quite the cult following.
Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than we does, especially if she has problems with the Madre.
Yeah. Well, I highly recommend playing it. Even, like, I know you own it, Dylan, or at least have access to it. I don't know, through Game Pass. I feel like even though you kind of, you know, you're seeing what I'm doing and the story moving along, I feel like playing on your own, things could go very differently. And I really think it's something that everybody should experience. Because, I don't know, I've always been a fan of dice rolls and coin tosses and leaving things to chance. And this really scratches a lot of those urges. And it also... there's this sense, whenever you do those skill checks, I don't know, it like, you get this anxiousness. You're like, am I gonna make it? What happens if I fail? You know? It just feels good. It feels really good. I'm Harvey Dent. Welcome to the stream, Frank. Nice to have you here. You've been hanging out in the shadows for a bit. Two-Face. I know who Harvey Dent is. Of course I know who Harvey Dent is. All right. I guess we're moving on. Then who do you think killed her? Who do you think killed the Merc?
Could have been Titus. Then again...
But no one heard the shot. 100%. Shout out to all the lurkers. And the people that are watching this as a VOD in the future.
Maybe there's a Hardy boy we've yet to meet, who acted as his accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on him. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling in rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Okay. Yeah, I would love it if, I'm kind of going off topic here, but I would love it if I could, you know, become somewhat big one day, and then people would like go back and watch these old playlists. I think that would be cool. Let's check out the new clothes that we got. We got like 3 new items. Interistillary suit jacket. Sorry, that took me a moment to pronounce. Interistillary suit jacket. Revolutionary hat. That's cool. +1 to Mazovian social economics. Friendly neighborhood communard. Does that mean people would be more open to me because I'm wearing this communist hat? Polar anorak. That's cool. Gives me +1 composure and +1 shivers. I might actually put that on right away. What's the current thing that I'm wearing? Constant conceptualization and suggestion. Yeah, you know what? Let's put on this new jacket. Got new clothes. Let's make them work for us. It looks warm. Thank you very much, Dylan. And my garden is growing as well, thanks to you as well. You and Frank are my 2 biggest, what's the word I'm looking for? Spokesman. You guys, you know, you put out the word out about me, so I try to do the same for you guys, but I'm a small fish at this moment, but if you build it, they will come. Yes. That is very true, Frank. That is very, very true. Hello, King. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. All right, let's back out and get going. See if there's... Oh, what's this? $8. Nice. I just want to know what happened to my bag of bottles. I can't remember what happened to my bag of bottles. Just making sure we don't miss anything. And I think we're good here. I think we're good. I might have to go through our list and update. I wish we found out why one of her shoes was more worn than the other. You're my biggest fan? Thank you very much, Frank. I thought Ancient Oracle said that she was my biggest fan, but I can have multiple biggest fans. But thank you very much. You know what? Let's look through our list of things. Oh. Whoa, look at all those skill points we have. We have 6 skill points to use. That's awesome. Okay. Let's go through this list. Hope you guys don't mind. Yeah, you got it, Merritt. Let me turn on the light here. Oh no. Sorry about that, I apologize. My controller just fell to the ground. Hashtag you're a lurker. Lurkers are cool. Sometimes you just need to sit back in the shadows and watch from a distance before making a step out of the shadows. Okay. Okay, we talked to that guy. He's gone now. I don't know where he went. We might find him again, but he's gone. We found the little girl, so I can cross that off. That's awesome. We got the gloves from her. We washed the jacket. That's done. I think we're done at the church. And I think this counts as checking the boardwalk for that shot, but I might be mistaken. So I'll cross that off, but we'll see. It might show up here. No way, man. You're way better than I am, Dylan. Don't even say that. Your quality of videos is top notch. Your production quality, I'm very, very envious. I wish I could have the type of production quality that you do. But, you know, I'm going to keep working on it. All right, let's start off at the bottom. Yeah, we're still looking for the armor pieces. We can't open up the secret passage. We don't know about the clothes in the trash. We're not going to be drinking any booze. We haven't found the murder weapon. I'm not getting signatures for Everett because Everett is an a-hole and he can go screw himself. Find a working transceiver and return to the church. Okay, transceiver. Find transceiver. The last trap was empty. Return to Morel and the Whirling with news. Yeah, so I've got that written down. Talk to the cryptozoologist. Yeah, we'll take the stuffed bird to Gart. Stuffed bird. We can, yeah, we want to talk to, talk to Everett. Talk to Everett. Oh, what's this? Ruby said you were a notoriously corrupt cop. Put La Puta Madre's peon. That's why she was scared of you. When you get the chance, call your station to find out more, if you dare. No, I'm not doing that. All the people at my station are a bunch of a-holes as well, and I don't trust them, and I don't want to talk to them. If somebody's a jerk, don't talk to them. Just ignore them. That's the best thing to do. That's the best thing to do. Return to the Whirling in Rags. So, okay. Hotel. Write that down. And I just noticed it no longer says anything about checking the island. So maybe that's done. Actually, let's have a look at the done ones. I could have swore find the bullet before you get fooled. I feel like it disappeared. Like it's not. I'm not seeing it on either one of them. That's a whole lot of stuff. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, so the cryptozoologist is in the hotel. The stuffed bird is in the hotel. There was something else in the hotel. Oh yeah, talking to T. So we got 3 things in the hotel and 2 of them outside. Let's try to find a transceiver on the way to the hotel, and then we'll deal with the stuff in the hotel. I am out of water, so I'm just gonna go and give you guys some water pouring ASMR, and then we'll come right back to this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get the water right now, give you guys water pouring ASMR, and then I'm gonna give my girls a snack or a treat, because Pepper is kind of bugging me. So she can give me a little bit of peace. And in addition to the water pouring ASMR, you also get some water refilling ASMR. And if you didn't need a washroom break before, maybe you need one now. Might be a good time. But I'll try to keep the cat feeding down to about 90 seconds or so. And I'll be back, and we'll go to the pawn shop, see if we can find the transceiver, and if not, then we'll move on to the hotel. Alright, we'll be back in 90 seconds. All right. My ladies have received their snacks, and I'm back, and we can continue on. Welcome to the stream, Golden Apples. Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Can we go fast travel? No, I'd have to be by one of those places. That's fine. We'll walk. You know what? You never know what you come across. I find that in this game, when I'm walking, sometimes I come across things that I hadn't seen previously. So, actually, let's see if Joyce is here. I feel like we can get some more information from Joyce.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You know what? No, I don't think there is. I thought there was, but I don't think there's anything really more. At least I was expecting some new dialogue options there, but we didn't get them, so it is what it is. Cool, man. Yeah, kitties are happy, man. They are A-okay.
You've checked all the traps now. There's nothing else to do with them.
Okay. I thought I might check back. You never know. The what do they call it? The cryptorchid? Cryptoid? Whatever, the weird animal that nobody's seen. I thought it might get caught if I checked again. That was worth a shot. Oh.
Stop. Now. It is time.
For what?
Crisis. Death. You can feel it in your blue soul.
What? What am I supposed to do?
Arm yourself with anything you can. Unless you have nothing. Because you didn't find your lost gun. Then just walk to your death.
What?
I can talk you out of it, whatever it is.
Yeah, I think maybe my rhetoric can work. Yeah, I'm doing well, Golden Apples. This has been a really, really good episode today. A lot of progress is being made.
You're too likable to die. Don't worry.
Okay. You know what? I'm not sure I feel ready for what lies ahead.
Then you'd better get ready. Whatever happens, I've got your back.
Thanks, Kim. Are they closed for the night because it's 5 p.m.? Man, this feels like it's really...
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Oh no. What? Oh no.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right? Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
Okay. Not the best insult, but okay.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm.
Kim, what's going on here? Shh. Okay.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
Yeah, Kim's a bit of a... What's the word I'm looking for? Let me see if I can describe it this way. He's weak physically, but he's still someone you can count on. Which I guess makes a good partner. You know, he's not... He may not have all the physical prowess, but I feel like he's on our team.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
Dude, really? You want to kill a bunch of people? Not cool.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
Peaceful.
It sounds like the armored figure is weeping. Rude Honcloven. Rude Honcloven. Cool name. I like it.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
The big one is the mercenary at the gates, the scab leader.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
Well, you have to take him out first. I can't take anybody out. I have no gun, dude.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
We're out of time. This is...
The Mercenary Tribunal.
Thanks, Golden Apples. You know what? Let's do it. Stop. This is the police.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lips, waving his gun at the crowd. Losing his balance for a moment, he staggers backward. He's clearly intoxicated. I am the law. Respect my authority.
Pig fuck!
Is the only word you can make out. I like one. I like 3 and I like 4. I definitely don't like 2. I don't like making threats that I can't back up. I can see you're drunk.
Ah, yeah. Welcome to the fucking party. You're probably gonna get killed too. I don't give a shit if you're cops.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle.
Oh, what? The killer? So do we know that Rude Honcloven killed Lily? Is that what they're implying?
The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. You feel your fists contract. There, between these men, all carrying real weapons. No, it's okay. Soften him up and trust the others to attack if it comes to that. Make him talk. Present an argument.
Okay.
I'm barely keeping you together here. This is it. If you talk to him, he will rattle you, not the other way around.
So I think I want to talk a little bit before I try the... Leader gives a small nod at the hounded men. You feel your fist contract, and you stand there between these men, all carrying real weapons. Okay. I don't think I want to think of an argument quite yet. Talking about them being drunk didn't work, so I'm not going to do that. I like 2. And I like 4. I wouldn't mind having 1 as a backup. Let's start off with number 4. The Wild Pines rep does not approve of this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
Wild Pines is not going to forgive you massacring a bunch of innocent people.
The man stares at you with bloodshot eyes, a bull ready to charge. He's not listening, but looking for an opening.
Okay.
Fucking waste this fuck!
The woman squawks. Okay, let's try number 2. Did this help? What was... I know about Danwell. Cool. Listen. They didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did that?
It was someone else. Someone who's not here now.
How fucking convenient.
Point to yourself? Yeah, I felt like that was not going to be a good idea. Actually, they are here. Point to the enemy. It was one of you. Actually, you know what? I think it's that guy with that weird name, the cool one, Rude whatever. Anyway, I think Rude did it. Do I say a sniper did it and kind of imply that it was Rude? Or do I just come out and say it? You know what? I don't want to... I want to de-escalate, not escalate. So let's say he was shot from a great distance. A sniper did it.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh? How about the kid? Tell me, it's a magic fucking sniper one more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her.
All right. Why doesn't he believe me? Let's do this. Got 97%. The only way I can fail is if I roll snake eyes.
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him, all together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a public place.
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him all together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud in public place. Listen, he was shot. He wasn't hanged. Listen to me.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
The hanging was only a cover-up. Listen.
Fucking liars.
What? He pulls the trigger. A plume of smoke erupts from the muzzle of his gun. Did he kill somebody?
The shot rings in your ears. A low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head, crashing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
Whew. It's a good thing he's drunk, that he missed.
I missed.
The man looks at his revolver and smiles. Yeah, 'cause you're a drunk piece of crap. Shouldn't be holding a weapon when you're drunk. Idiot.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
You're lying, DePaul.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot.
Now I kind of feel like I do want to say that they're drunk. But it didn't work last time, so why would it work this time? Classy can't explain anything, so I don't want to bring her into this. I think the last thing I want to do before thinking of an argument is saying, who is that? I didn't know you had a third guy.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer, Owen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
He is the killer. That's what I said.
All of you cunts inside out.
What does that even mean? The killer?
The gunner. The raddest. The killer.
He points to the figure-clad entity, entirely in ceramic plate.
What do you think he does?
There, on the rim of Owen Cloven's helmet, you count little stick figures. 19, 20, 21.
Let's count the figures.
About 50 little stick figures, all of them black, plus 2 little white ones in the end.
Kills black people?
That's right. Plenty of kips here in Revachol, too.
Whoa.
T, let's fucking do it.
The man presses through his teeth. His hand is on his belt. Don't do it, Eugene. You know what? Let's do this. Let's think of an argument. Okay, 72%. Come on, we got this.
International something.
Shoot.
International law.
I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say it. But now you stood there scratching your ass for 1.5 seconds. You think this helps things?
Crap. Why did I not find my lost gun?
What's that, loincloth? I can't hear you. Sounds like you got your mouth full of dick. Rude.
Shit, this is it. Tell him anything. Tell him you have more information.
Kill me and you'll never find out who killed your colonel. I've been withholding information.
Rude. Kill him.
The porcelain man raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His hands are steady, and the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
Damn. I'm gonna think.
You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you. Absolute destruction.
What does that mean?
God, you're so frail. Too frail to think further. Time is running out.
Shit. I only have just slightly over 1 in 4 chance of doing this. Well, here goes nothing. Let's dodge the shot.
You leap left.
Yes!
The swarm of anti-lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks.
Hell yes. I cannot be killed. I have become immortal.
The man tilts his head, trying to see through the clearing smoke for the next shot. Watch out. To your left. DePaul is about to take a shot too. At
Shoot.
Kim.
God, please.
The lieutenant says quietly without trembling. He aims, face pale.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you.
I don't care who got shot behind me. Kim, did he hit the rifleman? I think he did. I see blood. If you look at the rifleman, dude, there's blood coming out of his head. Nice shot, Kim. Okay, you know what? We know that he killed the rifleman. Who screamed?
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers.
I thought they were geysers, not geezers. Geezers are old people. Anyway. Who cares about Glenn?
You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. Then the man squeezes the trigger.
Well, okay, we can't. 3%, it's impossible. Let's look him in the eye. Let's stare at him with our cold, dead eyes.
Of happiness, his eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end. Here it comes, death.
Let it happen. Are we dead?
You simply blink, then something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll.
I think we're dead. Damn.
The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark. A distant blur as you recede into it.
Let's try to open our eyes.
Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
Out of it, a silhouette appears, crouching over you. You hear a familiar voice, filled with urgency and fear. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen here, Dylan. If we're actually going to die, or if we're going to get out of this somehow. It's so dark. I can't see anything.
Stay with me. You hear me? Stay awake. Look at me.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And the cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone, when suddenly you sense something behind him. A shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands.
No, Kim.
No, you scream. Behind you, from your bloody lips, your eyes are full of fear. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant turns around and fires, his body falling on yours in the course of the motion. You hear a roar of pain, a death scream. The sound disappears like someone pressed stop on the tape. The hulking figure, too, is gone. And so is Kim, and the whole world.
Fall into total darkness.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
No, let me back into the fight.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep. And rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his won't sleep.
There was a radio in the distance, a radio of the world, playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call.
The engine of a Caprice Kinema.
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine. Can't you see? He never stops. He only gets worse.
Life gets hard, but we go on.
Okay.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange
Holy.
jacket. It turns double, then triple, from the pain.
Crazy. Hey, Bullet. Yeah, the soundtrack is good. I'm alive?
Sunrise, Parabellum.
What? What did you say? Sunrise?
Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say.
He looks out the window.
I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed, but that's okay.
What happened?
What happened? We tried to take the diplomatic route and hoped they wouldn't attack first. They did. The Major gave the command.
What happened then?
As retaliation, their rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged.
I dodged.
Then I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Glenn did not survive.
There's a pause.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care.
Whoa.
Titus died in the hospital. Yesterday. Alain and the young musician, I forget his name, they are all that's left.
Holy, Titus is dead?
Yes.
Hmm.
You were bleeding out by then. You warned me. I was able to disarm Cortana before he got the jump on me. I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Pole, though. And that's what happened.
Wow, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's not good, Merritt. Make sure you get some help, man. How many casualties on the Union side total?
5. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, Angus, the fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Titus.
Damn. Titus is dead.
Yes.
He pulls on his cigarette intently. And the Major?
He's in a private hospital across the river. Colonel claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured.
There is unveiled anger in his voice.
We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage.
And that's...
all.
It's a total shit show, Kim.
Yes, officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success.
It's funny, he said 7 people are dead, but the writing says 6.
But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
Yeah, that's important.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies.
Do you have any of those inhalers, like the steroid inhalers? I'm sick with the nose being clogged with mucus. Well, hopefully you can figure something out to feel better, Merritt. Drink lots of hot fluids. That usually helps me. Hopefully it'll help you as well. How bad am I hurt?
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. The outer side, thankfully, no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome.
Can I walk?
We will see.
You won't be able to dance much, that's for sure. You should be able to live with limping around, though.
Are you hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from the Major beating me with the butt of his gun. I try to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see him coming. Stupid of me.
Has anyone from my station been to see me?
No.
Isn't that strange?
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
Odd. You haven't seen any, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
If not my station, then who treated me?
I did.
Thank you.
No need.
All right, let's move on. Okay. No worries, Merritt. I hope you feel better. I hope it ends quickly and you can start feeling better.
Easy now.
The lieutenant turns double again before your eyes. An orange hue of pain.
Your balance is way off. You feel like you're about to fall over on that thing.
How are you?
My disco.
Your disco days should have been done quite a while back, Lieutenant Ifrater.
It's never too late to party and dance, man. Never too old for that. The room, it's clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have I been out?
2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water.
Holy crap, we went from Thursday to Saturday? Holy crap, okay. What happens now, Kim?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know?
We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too.
Shoot. So we can't confront Everett? Well, that's off the list. Damn. Joyce is gone?
Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad.
There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Cornell from sending in a death squad. He looks out the window.
Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Clasia too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Well... Who did it then, Kim? Who killed the hanged man?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
That's not a good thing. His voice is calm, matter-of-factly. What would the Maybells have to do with this? There's still a 28% possibility the shot came from a distance.
We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
The Maybells, Kim. The flowers.
What?
They were on the roof. I did not catch them. Damn Butterfingers.
Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to catch everything.
He's wrong.
No, Kim. Every piece of garbage in the city is connected to the case.
Okay.
He concedes, clearly not meaning it. Okay, so once more. Class G has escaped?
Absolutely. There's no other way to go about it. We screwed up.
Well, I don't think we screwed up, man. There are all these old bunkers and weapon caches, Revolutionary era.
We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
Alright, I think that's it. I'm not gonna say anything about La Puta Madre's peon. You know what I think about solving crimes?
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Actually, I want to talk about this crime some more before I tell you what I think about its hardness. Or, crimes are hard. Solving crimes are hard. No, actually I want to talk about this crime some more before I tell you what I think about its hardness.
I'm listening.
Oh, no, I guess that's it? All right.
I'm ready to hear what you think about solving crimes now.
In that case, solving crimes is hard.
It really is very hard.
I like number 2. I like number 2. That's right. Let's give up. Time to start drinking.
I don't think so. Are you ready to limp?
Aw, come on, Kim. No sense of humor? All right, I'm ready.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
We should check Class C's room upstairs.
Why not?
He extinguishes the cigarette on the sole of his boot.
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
Yeah, that sounds good too, man. Let's check this room first. And then we'll end it. And we'll go upstairs next episode. But let's see if there's anything else that we can really do around here. Let's have a look at the bed.
The bed's a little nicer now. You could get a good night's sleep here.
No time to rest yet. Look, the door is open. You can walk right through into Kim's room. Interesting. You see gleaming white enamel. No bottles inside. Oh, you know what? We've got that awesome... Okay. We're going to do a few more things. I think this tool might work. On the sink.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of yourself in the mirror. The expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
I guess not. They're all locked. Can't really do anything about that. We can check Kim's room next time. There's a tape player. The stereo 8 player has been reunited with its right speaker. Hey, we got some pants. I like getting clothes. Windows fixed. Newly replaced glass shining in the morning light. You hear traffic outside, back in the world again. All right. Well, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll reanalyze the crime scene on Thursday. Wow. I was already impressed with what occurred in that building where we found Ruby. But then that whole thing with the shootout blew my mind. I was not expecting that. That was pretty crazy. And then we got shot. It sounded like we thought we got shot in the stomach, but then it turned out that it was just in the legs. So yeah, we're alive and we're still going, but man, we missed 2 whole days. It's kind of nuts. So yeah, I guess we're a little bit tighter on time here, but I don't know. This game is throwing me for a loop, man. I'm really glad that I went into this relatively blind. Like, obviously, I kind of knew the general premise and the mechanics of it to a slight extent, and that's what drew me to the game. But yeah, no, it's impressing me even more as time goes by. So thanks a lot for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you on Thursday, and we'll be seeing you around. I'm going to be heading over to Frank Cave's stream. I don't know if he started yet, but he probably is going to, if he hasn't started yet, he'll be streaming soon. So hope to see you guys there, and take care and have a good rest of your weekend, and have a good coming week. Bye-bye.